This is a Foley catheter insertion demo. First, you go to the room, perform hand hygiene, wash your hands, use sanitizer. Then you need to identify your patient. 2 identifiers: name, birth date. Alright, patient is identified. Explain the procedure. Wash your hands again. First, you want to assess the area, get the patient in position, raise the bed, put on non-sterile gloves. You might have to clean the area, so let's go ahead and do that. Raising bed. You put your patient in the lithotomy position, as so. So raise the bed, open the legs, assess the area, any signs of infection, discoloration, do they need to be cleansed? If not, then you're good to go with the procedure. So you get your catheter kit. It's sealed up. This one's not, but it's supposed to be sealed up. Once it's sealed, you place it between the patient's legs. So, first, open it up, the outside wrapper. You want to open away from you. So you'd open away, and then to the side. Take out your sterile gloves. Going to put these on another table. We're going to use the corner because we don't really have another table. So and I'm going to pretend to put these gloves on because they're 3 sizes too small, so there's no way they're going on my hands. So, but you would put sterile gloves on, maintain sterile field, go back to the working area. All right, first thing, we have this. It's kind of a drape, keep your work area clean. You're going to fold the tabs back over, and you're going to put it under the area you're going to work in. You're not supposed to touch the patient, but we don't really have any working room, so I'm just going to simulate it right here. Put it right here. All right. This, we're not going to use this. We're going to toss this. All right. Go ahead. We have 3 iodine swabs, and we have our lube and the syringe in the top. So go ahead. Take your lube off. You squirt it in the little tray. We'll get these ready and prepare these. So open the top of these, keep these sterile in the corner. Now we're going to test the catheter. We want to make sure the balloon will actually blow up like it's supposed to. So we wrap it around our hand. This. And this. You're going to put 10 milliliters of sterile water in this particular catheter. Want to make sure it tests the balloon. It's supposed to stay in the port. It doesn't. It doesn't work. It's broke, so we're going to simulate it. But See the balloon's going, and it came off. But we'll pretend it didn't, and it was actually like it was supposed to be. So we'll go ahead and deflate it. And ideally, leave this attached. We're going to put the tip, dip it in the lube, like so, and kind of leave it here on the tray. Pretend it all stays attached. So now we're going to move over here to the side, prepare the patient. We're going to use the iodine swabs. We also make sure the patient doesn't have an iodine allergy, shellfish, iodine, latex allergy, whatever. We don't want them to have a reaction. This patient is clear, so we can go ahead and use the iodine wipes. So we get one iodine swab. We're going to take the offhand and spread the labia. We're going to wipe away from us first, the farthest side from the top to the bottom, cleanest to dirtiest. Throw that away. Get one more swab. We're going to wipe closest to us, top to bottom, cleanest to dirtiest. Throw that away. Get the third iodine swab. Grab it. We're going to wipe from the meatus downward, cleanest to dirtiest, top to bottom. Boop. Okay. We're going to leave it open. We're going to go back over here, get the catheter, make sure it's lubed up, ready to go. We're going to take this and we're going to insert it. Doop. Go about 3 or 4 inches until we get urine. So we've gone about 3 inches and we have urine. We're going to hold the catheter to keep it in place. Now we have to blow up the balloon. We're going to get our magic syringe that was supposedly going to stay to the port. And then we would put the 10 milliliters back into it to keep the balloon in place. Then we would bring this up here as a unit and disconnect the syringe. Put the syringe back. Okay, so it's in place. The balloon is blown up. We've disconnected the syringe. We're going to give it a little tug. All right, it's in place. So it's still there. So now we're going to take a look at our bag. Make sure it's not leaking, it's closed, everything is as it should be. Right after you do this, if you need a sample, you can take it from the bottom of the bag if it's a brand new Cath. If it's not recent, you're going to want to take it from one of the ports up top. So we'll go ahead, unfold this. The bag itself is going to go on the patient's bed frame here at the bottom below the bladder. It's going to be secured there. The hose will be secured to the patient's leg with a Velcro strap. So once that's all in place, secure this, be down here on the bottom somewhere. All right, so let's take our sterile gloves off, go hand hygiene, wash our hands, come back, clean up our mess, put the bed the lowest position, put the bed rails back up, ask the patient, do you need your call light? Give them the call light. Put the rails up, make sure they've tolerated it well. Then you need to document how did they tolerate it, what gauge, did you take a sample, and just document everything that happened during the procedure. So that should be it. Alrighty.